Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Jackson, Tennessee, Carlock Stadium and Kirkland Field, the home of the USJ Bruins, for tonight's matchup in the UPSL between Southern Indiana and the hometown Jackson T&N Boom. We're excited about tonight's matchup. The Southern Indiana comes in tonight 6-0 on the season. They are red hot, and the Boom are ready to take them on. The Boom come in tonight 0-1-3 with a few rainouts already this season. And the three ties haunting the Boom right now. Yet to see the win column. They are poised and ready to go tonight to make this happen here against a very high-powered Southern Indiana team. I'm Coach T. Stratton, and I'll be the voice of the Boom tonight right here on our Facebook page. You could also catch us if you or somebody wants to watch and don't have Facebook on the Hub City Sports Network YouTube page. It will be there also. And so we are getting ready to go tonight. Give a shout out to somebody who might be watching in Illinois. Shalate and Christian from Illinois. They are fans of Southern Indiana, but they are watching this game tonight. And so give a big shout out to them. Let us know where you're watching from if you catch the broadcast tonight in the comments. And we appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Starters tonight for Southern Indiana will be Aaron Taylor, Haji Abakarati, Alan Bezoza, Nathan Brown, Jake Calderbank, Keelan Clegg, Alorm Dodgeby, Bryce Delonic, Nathan Egan, Selah Pereira, Caden Farah, Brad Hornbach, Jack Kramer, Casey McCloskey, Elias McLeod, Jedediah McLeod, Sadai Muhammad, Michael Owosu, Daki Oswa, and Caden Wolf. That's your roster for the Southern Indiana FC. Tonight on the active roster for the Jackson T&N Boom, Alon Ortega, Eric Bentecourt, Michael Buchholz, Zaid Esquileva, Jonathan Gradea, Jack Lee, John McKnight, Victor Miha, Key Morris, Wamba Wumptabalembe, Luke Perez, Donovan Pruitt, Joseph Soriano, Toby Thomas, Hung Trong, Alejandro Valera, James Whidden, and Orlando Whiteside. That is our Jackson Boom. We do apologize for any butchering of anybody's name we may not hear on a regular basis. And we have a crowd already here gathering. And we want to thank everyone coming out tonight and supporting our Jackson Boom team. Great news, the Jackson Ignite kicks off next week right here at Carlock Stadium, Kirkland Field. The Jackson Ignite, the newest expansion team in the WPSL out of Jackson, Tennessee, and they will be right here on this very field for you. We'll have some interviews with some players that have come in from other parts of the world. Yes, you heard that right, other parts of the world for this season, the inaugural season of the Jackson Ignite. Very excited about that. Again, if you're joining the broadcast tonight, let us know where you're watching from. We appreciate the comments. And we're very excited about this opportunity tonight. Rain held off, not supposed to come in until tomorrow. And we're going to make this happen tonight right here as both teams are getting ready to go. Kickoff officially scheduled for 5:05. So we're going to go radio silent just for a second. We'll be back right after the national anthem. And welcome back to the broadcast right here on the Jackson Boom Network. Again, you can also see this if somebody is trying to find out where this game might be that doesn't have a Facebook. You can see this on the Hub City Sports Network YouTube page as well. And so we appreciate everybody tuning in to the game tonight. We have getting ready to start this game right here at Kirkland Field, Carlock Stadium, the home of the Bruins. And the officials are ready. The teams are ready. Again, the Southern Indiana comes in red hot tonight at 6-0 on the season. Let's see if this Boom defense, who's played well throughout the year, only one loss, 3 ties, and 2 or 3 rainouts, I do believe, early on in the season. So let's see if this Boom defense can make it happen and shut out this Southern Indiana team. And here is the whistle. Southern Indiana with the ball to start this game. First time these two teams have met this year. And so the feeling out period will commence, and then both of these teams will go somewhat on the attack. Southern Indiana playing from the back to start this game off. That ball last touched by the Boom. And that ball last touched by Southern Indiana. That ball will go over to the Boom. I thank our sponsors, Great American Sports, along with Sports Plus Sports Medicine, West Tennessee Healthcare, Agave Trends, Jamaican African Cuisine. And that ball intercepted by Southern Indiana. Overcast day here at the stadium, but the rain held off, and we'll get this game in tonight before the skies let loose tomorrow into next week here in West Tennessee. Boom intercept that one. But right back to Southern Indiana. Southern Indiana this year, they're high pressured. They want to get the ball into the goal, and they do often. Boom will have the throw in from the far sideline. And Southern Indiana takes over possession and back beyond midfield. Good job of the Boom getting into the passing lanes. And here we go, Southern Indiana on the attack, but the Boom clear that ball out of bounds, and Southern Indiana will have I believe the corner kick. Throw in from the sideline for Southern Indiana. They'll set things up, reverse the field. Offsides call on Southern Indiana. And so the Boom take over deep in their territory. And now the Boom's turn to try to feel out Southern Indiana. That pass intercepted. Now cleared out by the Boom to midfield. The freak. I do apologize right there. We had a little technical difficulty. And I believe that's ball was last touched by Southern Indiana. And the header off the mark, gobbled up by the goalie for Southern Indiana. Southern Indiana with the ball at midfield. Boom intercept that, but last touch by the Boom out of bounds. Throw in for Southern Indiana. And the shot right at the goalie for Southern Indiana. And no good. And here comes the Boom, but Southern Indiana takes that over. Intercepted by the Boom, and here come the Boom on the attack, but the goalie out to play that ball. So far, each team has one shot on goal. A header attempt by the Boom and one for Southern Indiana. Boom intercept that. Here's the shot, wide right. That shot off the mark by Wamba. And don't go anywhere at halftime, folks. We will have a special halftime interview with the new WPSL team right here in Jackson, Tennessee, the Jackson Ignite. They were on the Hub City Sports Network this morning on Sports Talk Live with the coach. But they'll be right here on the Jackson Boom network page. At halftime, we'll have an interview with some of the players and the coach. The clear out by the Boom. Southern Indiana will run that one down, back out to midfield. Good job by the Boom to push that away. Speaking of Jackson Ignite players, we have one in the stream. And McCall Johnson, one of our players watching tonight, couldn't be here. And here comes Southern Indiana. Nice interception by the Boom, but right back Southern Indiana. The pass not there, off the head of Jack, but FC steals that ball into dangerous territory for the Boom. And eventually kicked out of bounds. Southern Indiana ball on the throw-in. Now approaching the 32-minute mark. Still 0-0. And that one, I believe, off the head of Southern Indiana. That ball will be Jackson Boom. And back to play here. That kick out to midfield by the goalie. Controlled by the Boom here. And all the way back to the goalie of Southern Indiana. And they'll reset. Boom picking up some of the defensive intensity here. And official says, Boom ball. They'll have an opportunity here deep in Southern Indiana territory. That ball last touched by the Boom. Boom take away possession. They'll clear it out to midfield and set up their attack here. Boom keep it in, but Southern Indiana able to control the ball. Now here comes Southern Indiana on the attack. They're going to have, and the goal by Southern Indiana at the 29 and 13 second mark of the first half. Southern Indiana strikes first here in the first half. Let's see if the Boom can regroup, and put one in the net here. Boom wanted the call there. No call. Southern Indiana takes over. And that shot by Southern Indiana is off the crossbar, or off the post, and wide left, almost right back to Southern Indiana before the Boom can control that ball. And a souvenir for the fans. Wrong sport because they have to throw that ball back. Throw in by Southern Indiana near sideline. Official says Southern Indiana ball. Last touched by the Boom. And the takedown draws the attention of the official. The Boom will have the ball. Let's see if the Boom can get something going here. Now as we approach the 25-minute mark of the first half. That ball last touched by Southern Indiana out of bounds. Throw in for the Boom at midfield. Last touch by Southern Indiana. Boom will have the throw in far sideline. And the takedown will give the ball to the Boom. Ball last touched by the Boom. And Southern Indiana will have the ball here in the 22nd minute of the first half. We need the Boom to get back on the board here. Let's go ahead and get this game tied before halftime. Here comes FC on the attack, and they are going to have the goal. Boom, find themselves down 2-0 here in the first half. They're going to have to increase the pressure here. That pass is going to be too long for Southern Indiana, out of bounds. Last touched by Southern Indiana. So the Boom will have the throw in far sideline. If you are in Jackson and not able to make this game, but want to watch it via a place with some good pizza and wings, head on over to Caddy Sports Club and catch this game on the big screen. Southern Indiana with the throw in. They have the ball in their territory with now under 20 minutes left to go in the opening half. Boom really need to get one back here before half. Southern Indiana with the lead has the ability to slow the game down or speed it up, whatever they want to do. All the way down to the goalie. There goes the ball, and Southern Indiana will restart. That ball will be the Booms after the takedown. Southern Indiana right now just seems to be in all the right spots. Here's the centering pass, and that one is wide left. And the Boom narrowly escaping. Here is the deep pass. Southern Indiana control it, but the Boom able to take it away, but right back into control is Southern Indiana. Goal, Southern Indiana. Southern Indiana with the ball back here. Now approaching the 15-minute mark. Boom down 3. They desperately need to get on the board before halftime. And Southern Indiana with the breakaway. And that shot is wide right. Boom with the possession now. The long pass beyond midfield will go out of bounds, and Southern Indiana will have the throw in. And the Boom take that one away. They'll reset in their own territory. And out of bounds. Last touch by Southern Indiana. Southern Indiana has the 3-0 lead here in the first half. Looking to get that pass in and denied by the Boom. Here comes Southern Indiana. And that pass across the middle, dangerous, but handled by the Boom. They try to clear it out. They do clear it to midfield, but Southern Indiana takes over. Boom all the way to midfield with this ball. However, quickly controlled by Southern Indiana. And the Boom will get it all the way back to their goalie. They'll reverse field and try to make something happen here. Southern Indiana all up in their space. And that ball, I believe, last touched by the Boom, says the official. A corner kick for Southern Indiana. Too far. Controlled by Southern Indiana, however. And last touch, Southern Indiana. But apparently not, says the official. That ball last touched by the Boom. Another corner kick pending for Southern Indiana. And the corner kick across the field, last touched by the Boom. It will be Indiana's throw in. Don't forget, folks, right here at halftime, in about 10 minutes, we will have Coach Alvis Ortega and some of the players from the Jackson Ignite right here on our halftime show. Quick interview with them about the upcoming season and a little introduction to a few of the players. Some of them just made it in the middle of the night. Here's the pass deep into Boom territory. Out to corral that one is the goalie. The collision. And they're saying that I believe this might be a corner kick for Southern Indiana. And that's the call on the field. Here's the kick. And the header off of the Boom clears that ball momentarily, but FC running this ball down. They're going to reset near midfield. Southern Indiana will try to reverse the field. They do. And we'll see That one cleared out by the Boom, but controlled by Southern Indiana. And Southern Indiana centers the ball, but no one there. And the goalie for the Boom able to scoop that up. And the official says that was a LeBron James call right there. Too much flopping. And they give Southern Indiana the ball. Southern Indiana now with the ball deep into Boom territory. And the Boom try to clear that out, but out of bounds. Boom tried to take that away. But last touch by the Boom out of bounds. Be the throw in for Southern Indiana. Southern Indiana with the ball now. Errant pass intercepted by the Boom, but right back at it is Southern Indiana. They take that ball away. And the long shot way over the crossbar off of the scoreboard, in fact. And now approaching the 2-minute mark. The Boom with the ball. Can they make something happen here right before halftime? That ball cleared back to the goalie for the Boom. And the official says they might not have been right spot here for the throw in. Take two. Let's see what Indiana can do here. And can the Boom control and get this ball out of the threat before halftime? And Southern Indiana will punch that one out of bounds over to the Boom. And halftime coming up here very shortly. Again, don't go away, folks. At halftime, we will be speaking with head coach of the Jackson Ignite, along with some players, as the Jackson Ignite will take the field next Saturday right here at Carlock Stadium for their season opener. And that kick would have been wide right. The goalie trying to come out and make something happen here before halftime. Southern Indiana takes that one away. And they're going to have an opportunity here. Official says no. And a misplay on the ball. Here's an opportunity for Southern Indiana. And a goal right before half for Southern Indiana. Boom find themselves down 4-0 here as we approach the half. And that is halftime here at Carlock Stadium, home of the Bruins and of the Jackson Boom. Soon to be Jackson Ignite. And we will be back in about 2 minutes with a halftime interview from the Jackson Ignite coach, Alice Ortega, and some of the players. We'll introduce you to them as well as break down this first half. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
And thank you, sir.
Welcome back to the broadcast right here in the booth, and we are with the players and coaches from the Jackson Ignite. Coach Alvis Ortega and some of the players. You saw one of the players on the Hub City Sports Network this morning, and so she's taking take two today. But we're going to get introduction of these players and meet the coach here. We'll talk to the coach about the upcoming season. So, ladies, let's go ahead and we'll start with whoever's got the mic.
Okay. My name is Elivelarisa Joseluma. I'm a Cameroonian, and I currently school at Alcorn State University, Mississippi.
I'm Ava Rose. I'm from local Jackson, Tennessee, and I'm currently at Carson Newman University.
I'm Rebecca Kwoba from Alcorn State University. I'm playing defense.
Hi, my name is Bami Mukime. I'm from Botswana. I'm the goalkeeper. I'm from Alcorn State University.
And you guys probably met me before. I'm Alvis Ortega, and I'm the coach at Ignite. So we've kind of gotten some of the players. They started coming in this week, and this is 4 of them now, but we got a few more coming. So I'm just waiting for all that to come together this week.
Yeah, Coach, and you guys start your season this Saturday right here on this very field that the guys are playing on tonight. As you said, we've got some players still coming in to Jackson, and for whatever reason, we got schools that get out at different times in the United States. These players are coming in to play. So we got somebody coming in from Syracuse, New York. We got somebody coming in from North Dakota still. That'll actually be 2 weeks late, but nonetheless, putting your season together and putting the start of your season next week. What can we expect to see from the Jackson Ignite?
So right now we're obviously trying to get everybody here. I already talked to some of the girls about getting together and then kind of explaining philosophy. I haven't done much of that. I've done a little, technical and tactical stuff, but haven't really done much of the team stuff because we still have a lot of players missing. So once we get everybody here, probably like Wednesday or so, we're probably gonna have a little greet, get together, and then we're gonna talk about specifications for every position, what we expect throughout the game, certain parts of the game, our style, how we want to play, how we want to approach the game, and just try to get everybody on the same page.
And Coach, that's kind of tough, right? I mean, you're getting these ladies in so late. Your season starts Saturday, and this season is very short. It's about a 6.5-week season when it's all said and done. For even the championship game, if we're lucky enough to make it that far, how do you put your team together and change that philosophy to get all these girls on the same page in that short period of time?
And so right now what we've been working on making things simple. I think the simpler we make it, we're not going to be doing this individually. We're going to do it as a team. And if everybody has understanding that if we simplify the game, it benefits everyone, I think that's going to be the thing that's going to make it easier for us to play together.
Most definitely. We're very excited about this opportunity of having these ladies represent Jackson, Tennessee. Some local folks, USJ. She's wearing her USJ track gear. Played right here on this very field in high school. And so having an opportunity now to come back and play for the Jackson Ignite, the newest expansion team here in West Tennessee for the WPSL. We're looking forward to a great season, upcoming season here. It's going to be fast-paced, mostly Saturday, home and away, typically home 1 week, away the next. But we do have a couple weeks to get 2 games in, so we'll have some midweek games, home and away. So you can check us on the Jackson Boom Facebook page, also on the Jackson Ignite Instagram page as well, 731soccer.com. Tickets are cheap, $10 for adults, $5 for kids 10 and under, or 12 and under, excuse me. And if you are an academy parent or player, you could get in for free with your jersey on. and or half price as parents get in for half price. So make sure you come out and support these young ladies. You'll see them at some events that we're going to have here in Jackson, and kind of supporting the team and whatnot. But we're very excited, ladies. Good luck with your season.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
we're excited what you're going to bring to West Tennessee and the Jackson Ignite. Coach, last word from you.
Well, I'm happy the girls are here. I'm happy to get everybody here on, I think, Wednesday. We'll probably have most of the people here except for one or two. And just excited to get to work. So, as a matter of fact, I already told these girls they're coming out to the field tomorrow. I mean, if you want to come out too, we got a few things to try to get mentally, so that way when we get together, it's going to be easier to get to the point where everybody is at right now. So, yeah, we're ready to go.
Ready to go, ready to take the field, ready for some action as the Jackson Ignite. Again, come out and support these young ladies as they will take on the WPSL this year as the expansion team. And we're looking for great things out of this program. Don't go away, folks. We have just a few minutes left before the kickoff of the second half of this game as the Jackson Boom find themselves down 4-0. Deep hole to climb out of, but the Boom can take care of that in this second half here. Don't go away. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Good job, ladies. Good job.
And welcome back to the second half as the Jackson Boom taking on Southern Indiana. They find themselves down 4-0 here as we start the second half. Interview during the halftime with the Jackson Ignite coach and some of the players, and very excited about that upcoming season. And we're getting ready to start the second half. And the Jackson Boom trying to get something going right off the get-go. They maintain possession of this ball on the throw-in. Last touch by the Boom. Official says that was incorrect, and last touch by the Boom. So FC with the ball. And that ball will be thrown in to the Boom. Here's an opportunity for the Boom. Long kick right at the goalie. And not much action for the goalie tonight for Southern Indiana. Southern Indiana played very good defense on the Boom tonight. And here's the shot wide left. FC with the ball deep into the Boom territory. And the Boom will clear this out to midfield, and FC will maintain possession. They'll set things up. And here's the shot. Good save by the goalie here, Whiteside. Throw in by the Boom, or by Southern Indiana. collision among Southern Indiana. And let's see if the Boom can get something going here as we approach the 40-minute mark of the second half. And a great shot. That shot was deflected by the goalie, but then another shot by Southern Indiana off the crossbar. And the centering pass off the mark. Boom doing a really good job, but then goal. Goal Southern Indiana makes it 5-0. Southern Indiana takes that ball away, and last touch by the Boom. Southern Indiana will have the throw in near sideline. All the way back out to midfield. They'll set up their attack. Boom, takeaway there, and official says yellow card. Opportunity for Southern Indiana. But the Boom right there in passing lanes to temporarily clear this ball. Southern Indiana with possession. Very methodical about their approach here to the defense of the Boom. Waiting for their opportunity to find that open passing lane, but the Boom do a great job there taking that one away. Last touch by Southern Indiana. Throw in for the Boom. And we have a substitution coming into the game. Substitution in for Southern Indiana. Boom try to clear this ball out. Throw in for Southern Indiana now here near midfield. Here's the penalty kick. And the goal for Southern Indiana makes it 6-0. Boom now with the ball taken away by Southern Indiana. And Southern Indiana still on the attack here. Full bore as we approach the 32-minute mark of the second half. Boom down. Big hole, 6-0 here. And goals, Southern Indiana. Southern Indiana right back on the attack here, and the goal. Opportunity here for the Boom with the corner kick. Try to make something happen here in the second half. Last touch by the Boom. Throw in for Southern Indiana. Substitution for Southern Indiana as well. And the Boom trying to keep this ball in, but intercepted by Southern Indiana. Here's the centering pass, and Boom able to stop that, clear it out momentarily. And they'll clear that all the way across the field. Out of bounds will be throw in for and that header right at the goalie, Whiteside. Offsides is the call, and Boom will take over. That ball off the mark for the Boom, and out of bounds. It will be Southern Indiana throw in from the far sideline. Here's the shot and the goal for the Boom. They will not go away with the goose egg tonight. And Southern Indiana now with possession. That pass too strong for Southern Indiana, right at the goalie of the Boom, Whiteside. He corrals that ball, and the Boom will have possession here. Yellow card against the Boom. Boom now have possession of the ball here in the second half. Southern Indiana will try to chase that long pass down, but the Boom will have possession. They will have the shot, and that ball right at the goalie for the Boom. And the Boom able to take that ball away momentarily. That ball cleared out to midfield. Boom chasing it down. Whiteside clears that one to midfield. And the shot and the goal. Boom. And not giving up here in this second half. Boone trying to dig their way back into this game. And a good defensive save there by the Boom. Last touch by the Boom. And Indiana will maintain possession here deep in Boom territory. And there's the shot, wide left. Boom had an opportunity there. And Southern Indiana runs that one down. Here comes Southern Indiana. And offsides the call. I'll take a quick second as we are now under 10 minutes to play in this game to thank our sponsors, March Marketing Agency, Agave Trends, Great American Sports, Tacos Barucas, Sports Plus Sports Medicine, West Tennessee Healthcare, Jamaican African Cuisine, Carico's Pizza, and Paco's Painting for making this game possible, and to thank our crew tonight for working on this game. This is a secondary crew, not our normal folks, as we have a lot of out of town. So thank you for bearing with us tonight on this broadcast, as we have some people in positions that are not normally there. And official blows that dead. Substitution into the game for the Boom. And no call there. Boom able to maintain possession. However, last touched off the Boom. And Southern Indiana will have possession of the throw-in on the far side of the field. All the way back to the goalie. And the Boom will set up. Able to get a couple late goals here. The Boom here in the second half. Let's see if they can add to that total. And that ball last touched by Southern Indiana. Throw in for the Boom far side. Southern Indiana comes into the game tonight. They are undefeated, and they have played a very good game tonight against the Boom. Boom trained to take every advantage here in this game, still trying to put another one in the net. About 5 minutes left to play in this game officially. The throw in from the far side. The header is off the mark, and Southern Indiana with the ball out. They'll dribble it all the way to the corner. Side judge says it is Southern Indiana ball. Offsides is the call. And the Boom with an opportunity here. Now with about 4 minutes left in this game. And they intercept the pass, and the goal for Southern Indiana. And that ball last touched by the Boom. And Southern Indiana now with the possession, and they will lose it momentarily to the Boom, but gain it back. And the header clears the ball momentarily for the Boom. And that shot is over the crossbar. Too strong for Indiana. Southern Indiana will improve to 7-0 on the season after this win. The Boom, after a couple games rained out early on in the season, they will fall to 0-2-3. Yellow card on the Boom. And that header wide right. And that's the ball game, folks. Southern Indiana will take the victory here, 9-2 over the Jackson TN Boom. Once again, we want to thank all of our sponsors for making this game possible, all of our patrons in attendance, and thank you for watching the broadcast tonight. Thank you for those who stepped in to make this broadcast possible tonight. And we will see you in the next game, which will be next Saturday right here again on the Jackson TN Boom Network for the Jackson Ignite, the newest expansion team in the WPSL, as the ladies will take the field in West Tennessee. We wish them much success, and we'll see you in the next broadcast next Saturday. Don't go away, folks. Have an exciting one next Saturday right here on the Boomcast.